When it comes to Supergirl's history, many know that she was adopted by the Danvers, but fewer know that they weren't the first to adopt her. There were other outings that went awry. Now, when Supergirl was left at the orphanage in her debut issue of Action Comics 252 and 959, it launched a time period where she was Superman's secret weapon and hiding from the world, but she would also covertly go off and save people. During this time, at least at the start, she was desperately trying to not get adopted. The first instance of this is in Action Comics 254, in the story Supergirl's Foster Parents, also from 1959. Written by Otto Binder, so you know we're in for hijinks, with art by Jim Mooney. In this one, Kara/Linda expresses the sentiment that she's not ready to be adopted because she's so new to Earth, she's still figuring everything out. But a family called the Dales take an interest in her, and she thinks it would be sus to turn them down, so she agrees to the 30-day trial period. Now the Dales seem nice, but they run a sideshow, and it turns out that they're actually swindlers. They're not nice at all. They adopted Linda to be a fake strong girl, so that they could sell a fake strength tonic. She undoes the scheme by making them think that there's a real tonic that works, and so they go to buy it from a chemist who's really her, she's puppeteering the chemist. They spend all their money to buy this tonic, it's not real, and then of course they can't report it because then they'd have to reveal that they were selling a fake tonic. So Supergirl gets people's money back, she goes back to the orphanage, the adoption papers are torn up because the Dales have no money. And at the end of this, despite not wanting to be adopted at the start, she's a bit bummed. The next attempt at adoption is Action Comics 264, and the story, Supergirl Gets Adopted, written by Jerry Siegel with art by Jim Mooney from the year 1960. Now by this time, Supergirl is saving people on the regular, but she's not public yet, and she's once more determined not to be adopted. But the Wilkins family choose Linda/Kara anyway because her voice reminds them of their daughter that they lost. That's really sad and it bums me out because this adoption is not going to work. The Wilkins are super nice, but Kara feels she has to go back to the orphanage. It's what Superman would want. There's too much of a chance of her being exposed, being with this family. Now, Linda's adoptive father is a cop, and she keeps having to save him as Supergirl. But where this falls apart isn't there, it's when she's out with him as Linda and someone throws a bomb at him, and so he dives in front of it to save her. She secretly neutralizes it as Supergirl, but later they tell her that she's going back to the orphanage. It's really sad. She asks don't they love her, and they say yes, and that's why. Because their daughter was killed by criminals who were trying to take out Mr. Wilkins. So in a parallel of what goes on in the Superman stories, Mr. Wilkins says that his job is too dangerous, and so it's not safe for them to keep her. They describe the killing too, like, dang, this is code approved. It's really going hard. She laments that if it wasn't for her promise to Superman, she could tell them she was invulnerable. But alas, she can't, so they bring her back to the orphanage. And she wonders if maybe someday Superman will give her permission to be adopted. And they're not the only ones before the Danvers adopt Kara in Action Comics 279. But I have to say, the Wilkins will never leave me, their story haunts me, I hope that eventually everything worked out for them. Did you know about Kara's other adoptions? What kind of backstory do you like Kara to have when it comes to who takes her in? And let me know if you want to hear about the others.